Behind the gates of Britain's most iconic royal residences lie stories of love, loss, and legacy. Princess Diana, the people's princess, turned Kensington Palace into more than just a royal residence. It became a sanctuary, a symbol of her compassion and her complicated royal journey. On the other side of London, Clarence House stands as the longtime home of Queen Camilla, a place of tradition, elegance, and royal continuity. But what truly sets these royal homes apart? We'll explore their history, their hidden details, and how these homes tell the stories of two of the most talked-about women in royal history. And there's more. Follow along as we uncover secrets about Britain's royal estates you may never have heard of before. First, let's take a look inside Princess Diana's home. Before she became the people's princess, Diana Frances Spencer was simply a young girl growing up in the heart of the British aristocracy, living in a house steeped in history and royal connections. Born on July 1, 1961, Diana Frances Spencer entered the world at Park House, a grand estate nestled within the sprawling Sandringham grounds in Norfolk, England. From the very beginning, Diana was surrounded by the traditions and expectations of British nobility. She was the fourth of 5 children born to John Spencer, Viscount Althorp, and the Honourable Frances Roche, both descendants of distinguished aristocratic lineages. Her family, the Spencers, had maintained close ties to the royal family for generations, cementing their role as trusted stewards of the monarchy. Park House itself, Diana's first home, was no ordinary residence. Built in 1508, the estate was a masterpiece of historic architecture, rich with centuries of royal heritage. Though it sat adjacent to Sandringham House, Queen Elizabeth II's country retreat, Park House held its own significance. The estate spanned a vast 13,000 acres, with 550 acres dedicated to the main house and its immaculate gardens, while the rest stretched across woodlands and additional properties. Inside, Park House was the very picture of aristocratic grandeur. With more than 90 rooms, the house boasted intricate gilded cornices, heavy pelmet curtains, and towering 4-poster canopied beds that reflected the opulence of its era. Chandeliers sparkled in nearly every room, casting light on priceless paintings housed in the portrait room, where gilded frames lined the walls. A sweeping grand staircase connected the many floors, leading to rooms that had once hosted royalty. The Queen Mary bedroom, for example, welcomed King George V and Queen Mary in 1913, while the Princess of Wales bedroom was named after Alexandra, wife of the future King Edward VII, who stayed there in 1863. Though the estate was filled with echoes of history, for young Diana, it was simply home. She shared the grounds with her siblings and often played with Prince Edward and Prince Andrew when the royal family visited nearby Sandringham House. She affectionately called Queen Elizabeth II Auntie Lilibet, a sign of the close ties between the two families. However, Diana's idyllic childhood would soon shift. In 1975, when Diana was around 14 years old, her father inherited the title of Earl Spencer, prompting the family to move from Park House to Althorp, the ancestral seat of the Spencer family. This grand estate, with its lakes, manicured gardens, and sprawling grounds, became Diana's new home. Though beautiful, the transition marked a turning point in Diana's life, coinciding with her parents' turbulent divorce, a deeply personal event that left a lasting impression on the sensitive young girl. Diana's life changed forever in 1981, when, at just 19 years old, she became engaged to Prince Charles, the heir to the British throne. The announcement on February 24, 1981, instantly propelled Diana into the global spotlight. Her shy demeanor and natural beauty quickly endeared her to the public and media, earning her the affectionate nickname Shy Die. The couple's wedding on July 29, 1981, was a monumental event, broadcast to an estimated 750 million viewers worldwide. Taking place at St. Paul's Cathedral, it was a spectacle of pageantry, complete with Diana's now iconic ivory silk taffeta wedding gown, which featured a 25-foot train, the longest in royal wedding history. To millions watching, it seemed like the perfect fairy tale. Soon after, Diana embraced her new role as Princess of Wales with grace and enthusiasm. The birth of Prince William in 1982, followed by Prince Harry in 1984, solidified her position within the royal family and endeared her even more to the British public. Her sense of style, too, became a cultural phenomenon. From elegant gowns to bold, modern ensembles, Diana's fashion choices were followed and emulated around the world. Her hairstyles and wardrobe changes set trends, and she became a fixture on magazine covers, earning her status as a fashion icon. While the public saw a smiling, glamorous princess behind closed doors, Diana grappled with immense emotional struggles. The pressures of royal life, constant media scrutiny, and the strain within her marriage to Prince Charles took a heavy toll. The couple's relationship, strained by differences and infidelity, became the subject of relentless tabloid speculation. Diana openly battled postnatal depression after the birth of Prince William, an experience she later spoke about candidly, breaking royal protocol by discussing mental health publicly. She also struggled with low self-esteem and an eating disorder, battles made worse by the intrusive gaze of the paparazzi. Her life became a constant balancing act, maintaining public appearances while coping with deeply personal pain. The media's relentless obsession with Diana often turned dangerous, with paparazzi following her every move. Despite the pressure, Diana continued her charitable work and remained devoted to her sons, striving to give them as normal a childhood as possible. By the early 1990s, the cracks in their marriage were no longer hidden. The once celebrated union became fodder for tabloid headlines, revealing a relationship strained by emotional distance, mutual criticism, and infidelity on both sides. The unraveling of their marriage became painfully public in 1992, with the release of Diana, Her True Story, by journalist Andrew Morton. The book, though initially believed to be an unauthorized biography, was later revealed to have been written with Diana's direct cooperation. Through Morton's pages, the world gained unprecedented insight into Diana's inner turmoil, her struggles with bulimia, her feelings of isolation within the royal family, and the emotional pain caused by Prince Charles's ongoing relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles. In 1995, Diana took her candidness a step further in a groundbreaking interview with the BBC's Panorama program, conducted by Martin Bashir. The interview shocked the world as Diana openly discussed her personal battles and famously stated, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Her honesty was rare for a member of the royal family, breaking long-standing traditions of privacy and restraint. Following this revealing interview, Queen Elizabeth II urged the couple to formally divorce. After intense negotiations, the divorce was finalized on August 28, 1996. Though Diana received a generous financial settlement, she lost her title of Her Royal Highness, a decision that deeply hurt her. Despite this, she retained the title Princess of Wales and remained a beloved figure, both in Britain and around the world. Freed from the rigid protocols of royal life, Diana embraced her independence and focused on the humanitarian work that had always been close to her heart. Her post-divorce years were marked by an intensified commitment to the causes she championed, ranging from children's welfare and homelessness to HIV/AIDS awareness and landmine eradication. On August 31, 1997, tragedy struck. While traveling through Paris with Dodi Fayed, son of Egyptian billionaire Mohammed Al-Fayed, Diana's car crashed in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel while attempting to evade paparazzi. The high-speed chase ended in disaster. Both Dodi Fayed and driver Henri Paul died at the scene, while Diana was rushed to Pitié-Salpêtrière Hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries a few hours later. The world was plunged into shock and grief. Diana's death sparked an outpouring of emotion unlike anything Britain or the world had ever seen. Crowds gathered outside Kensington Palace, leaving mountains of flowers, letters, and tributes in her memory. Her funeral, held on September 6, 1997, at Westminster Abbey, became one of the most watched events in television history, with over 2 billion people tuning in worldwide. Sir Elton John, a close friend of Diana's, performed a reworked version of his song "Candle in the Wind," dedicated to the late princess. His moving tribute captured the depth of public sorrow, becoming one of the best-selling singles of all time. Diana was laid to rest on an island in the ornamental lake at Althorp Park, the Spencer family's ancestral estate in Northamptonshire. Her brother, Earl Charles Spencer, delivered a searing eulogy at the funeral, pledging to protect Diana's legacy and fiercely criticizing the media's role in her tragic end. Even in death, Diana's influence only grew. Memorials and tributes were erected around the world to honor her legacy. The Diana, Princess of Wales. Memorial Fountain in Hyde Park, London, became a place for reflection and remembrance, while the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial Garden in Kirkintilloch and the Diana Memorial Walk in London's Royal Parks offer spaces for visitors to connect with her memory. In Vienna, Austria, the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial at Schloss Cobenzl Gardens commemorates her global impact. In 2019, the city of Paris renamed the area above the Pont de l'Alma Tunnel Place Diana, Princesse de Galles, forever marking the site of her passing. Perhaps the most personal tribute came from her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, who commissioned a statue in her honor, unveiled in 2021 in the sunken garden of Kensington Palace, one of Diana's favorite spots. Althorp House, where Diana now rests, remains a place of deep historical significance and personal reflection. Her brother, Charles Spencer, has maintained the estate, ensuring its preservation as a tribute to the Spencer family legacy and Diana's lasting impact. In recent years, he has overseen extensive restorations, the first since the 18th century, honoring the memory of his beloved sister. Next, we take a look inside the home of Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall. Spanning an impressive 2,000 acres, this grand estate is not only renowned for its stunning architecture and manicured gardens, but also for housing one of the world's most valuable collections of Chippendale furniture. An exquisite ensemble worth millions. Originally commissioned in the mid-18th century, Dumfries House was designed by the esteemed architect Robert Adam, in collaboration with his brother John, to replace the older Leif Norris mansion. The project was undertaken for William Crichton Dalrymple, the 5th Earl of Dumfries, who inherited the estate in 1742. Following the tragic death of his first wife in 1756, the Earl envisioned Dumfries House as a honey trap, a grand residence intended to attract a new bride who could provide an heir. Determined to create a home that would both impress and enchant, the Earl spared no expense, commissioning bespoke pieces from the celebrated cabinetmaker Thomas Chippendale. The result was a harmonious blend of architectural elegance and interior opulence, completed both on time and within budget. Despite its rich history, Dumfries House faced potential ruin in the early 21st century, until it was purchased in 2007 by Prince Charles, now King Charles III, for a staggering £45 million. His intervention not only preserved the estate, but also secured its priceless Chippendale collection, safeguarding a significant piece of Britain's cultural heritage. For Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, Dumfries House is more than just a historical landmark. It is a symbol of enduring love and second chances. Her journey with Prince Charles is a narrative steeped in romance, societal expectations, and resilience. The couple first met in the summer of 1971 at a polo match at Smith's Lawn in Windsor. Prince Charles, then 22, was immediately captivated by 24-year-old Camilla Shand. Their connection was instant. Their shared love for the countryside, horses, and humor forging a deep bond. Over 18 months, their friendship blossomed into a romance, marked by heartfelt letters and late-night calls. Yet, the looming pressures of royal duty and familial expectations caused Charles to hesitate in proposing. By 1973, while Charles was serving in the Royal Navy, Camilla became engaged to Andrew Parker Bowles, marking a pivotal turn in their story. Though their romantic relationship ended, their friendship endured, even as Camilla married and raised 2 children, Tom and Laura. Meanwhile, Charles's personal life became increasingly complex. His eventual marriage to Lady Diana Spencer in 1981 brought global attention, but beneath the public facade, tensions simmered. Princess Diana was acutely aware of the lingering bond between her husband and Camilla. Her confrontation with Camilla remains one of the most poignant moments in royal history. In a candid encounter, Diana bravely told Camilla, "I just want you to know that I know exactly what's going on." Though Camilla attempted to downplay the situation, Diana's pain was undeniable. Her emotional turmoil culminated in the highly publicized divorce from Prince Charles in 1996, following his admission of adultery 2 years prior. Despite years of scrutiny and scandal, the love between Charles and Camilla endured. In 2005, more than 3 decades after their initial meeting, they finally wed, marking the culmination of a love story long overshadowed by royal protocol. Today, Dumfries House stands not only as a relic of architectural brilliance, but also as a witness to a love that withstood the test of time. Through Dumfries House, the legacy of history, art, and romance converges, offering a glimpse into the complexities of royal life and the enduring power of love and preservation. As we wrap up our exploration of Princess Diana's iconic residence versus Camilla, Queen Consort's modern abode, it's clear that both homes reflect the unique journeys of these remarkable women. From the elegance and nostalgia of Diana's space to the contemporary charm of Camilla's, each house tells a story of royal life, love, and legacy. If you enjoyed this comparison and want to dive deeper into the lives of these fascinating figures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which house resonated with you more? Your feedback helps us create more captivating content. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.